see. My mohawk. Look at my mohawk, man. I should pop it up and shave the sides off. Whew. There's that John Jones. That's pretty long. That's all his. He had a lot of fights, cuz.
That's a lot of time in the ring, too. Folks.
Yeah, man. It's so damn real good. We down about 2 feet, cuz. We just laid that last little breach.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Smooth it out.
Hell yeah. I feel like I should have jumped down to my drawers and rolled in the mud and let it dry in the sun.
Video showing 2 Phoenix police officers immediately going after a deaf man with cerebral palsy, then repeatedly punching and
because they're
tasering the man.
faggots.
Tonight, our investigation into this case continues.
Actually run up on somebody know how to throw their hands. Not that little couple years of training or 5 years and maintaining training while you're doing TRT and everything else. That don't mean nothing.
So consider this a warning.
No, I got videos of them getting knocked the cold slap out. New York, Las Vegas, California.
Everybody stop where you're at.
And for the right reasons. They tend to forget that there's a law, that is immoral, this, that, and other, and people seem to forget and not know it because government, this fake-ass government's overreaching. You come at me with the wrong, and this is I lay you on your ass, and that's the bottom line. Look at that woman that got shot by that dude. Now they, you know what I'm saying? They're stupid. That's why this Illuminati mess, whatever, these perverts always trying to rewrite laws that have nothing to do with the people. Those laws don't really stand. But people are stupid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you look like another little Jewish faggot. There you go. Aviator you eat, like the little faggot you are. They beat up a deaf man who can't talk, sign language, can't hear, and he's got cerebral palsy. What a bunch of faggots. They are fucking gay. And the people over top are the ones that are introduced to the parties and put in compromising positions look like the idiots they are. And because all the fake law and this, that, and other are part of that crap, all the idiots stand there and don't say nothing.
Right.
Freddie Hinkle, what's going on, beloved? How you doing, baby? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, brother? Okay. Now, the mountains here are magnificent. Yeah, Fred Hinkle said, hey, what's up, y'all? And then James, the guy named James, he hollered, you know, as far as the background and everything. Yeah. Appreciate it. Oh, man. I'm going to upload one of our, I'm not going to upload all of them.
Right.
I'm talking to those, to them that I'm going to upload. It's about a 45-minute video of us working in one of the greenhouses we got to tighten up and put in. Look at that dragonfly. Awesome. So there's plenty of water very close by.
Right.
Besides the fact that, like we know, the mesquite trees drink 22 gallons of water every day. So there's tons of water because it's nothing but mesquite trees as far as you can see. So we're gonna get our well. Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. These flies are retarded. They need to go over there and get in that bag. Poop bag. A few more come in. Hey, Carrie, what's up, babe? How you doing, honey? Some people want to play with Lucifer like it's a joke, like they're safe. Like all little perversions they did is going to keep them safe. No, not at all. But you could take your heaven to hell, and you could throw it in the garbage or whatever you want to. I like when the monkeys come to play. You know what I'm saying? Oh, awesome. Awesome, Hans. Appreciate it. Gary said hi, Rondo. T's here too.
Hey, Carrie.
Ali Sahin, Happy New Days. Turkey is night. Turkey. I don't know what that means. I forgot I got my jar of what's the name? What was the name of that bud I got?
Kush cookie or something.
No, not that one. That's that gas, bro. I'm scared to smoke that. They cleaned it out pretty good, huh? Yeah, how you like that woodland? The woodland tools are cool, right?
Much easier. My hand ain't cramping now.
Yo. And you look, that's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? T, Carrie says salute, bro.
Salute.
You heard? He says salute. All right. I'm gonna make this kind of quick because I want to come on tonight. We don't have no beer money, y'all, so we're probably gonna be going easy on the Bruja. I think we got what 3 or 4 in there. Yeah, I might have one. I'm not trying to drink and get drunk. I want to get in there and dig this crap, the rest of this crap up, and then it's really nice. It's good when we're all working, man. It moves really quick. And they're being very innovative. Tea with the ground and bringing it back. I like to see people really putting it out, and these guys are putting it out, and it's going to cause for some good stuff. You see what I'm saying? I wanted to address this. Westside had a little video I saw. It was pretty good. And then original Lone Wolf piggybacked on it, and he did an excellent, about an hour and 14-minute video. He can go live now too, just in case y'all didn't know that. I might set up a podcast, have all the brothers come on in, you know what I'm saying? And we can discuss a lot of things. I haven't done one in a while, right? But it's hard for me to get the just on my laptop and tablet, get the app up on this one. But a lot of you heard about, like, if you vote, who you vote for. I would vote for Trump. Last time I said I was watching everybody based on the manipulation of the media, to which everybody should be very aware of now, that one was a slow death and the other one was a fast death. Now, slow death because I said Trump was steeped in ignorance. And why did he leave it? Because why did he lose it? I mean, because y'all, they use the word rhino. Let me help you understand something. You got a lot of fake ass politicians that call themselves Republicans and move accordingly for the show and the act. These are Satanists. These are the worst scumbags you ever see, just like the liberal ones. The word it first started with the fake Jews. And it was always about what they can get. How much more can they hide? But know this, Trump was really about making America better or great again in his narrative. You must remember that we don't think alike. Us melanated autochthonous, where the bloodline and the land really connects us. We're really, really connected to it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be doing all the things they're doing, poisoning everything, messing with the frequencies, because they knew that we had healing frequencies. Otherwise, a lot of you wouldn't even exist, based upon the Cabbage Patch children, the orphans, even those who were known here. As you can see it today, families are being separated, their children being taken for whatever, and then there are children being given other lives, groomed, whether overseas or in places you probably know nothing about. You'll never see those children again. Okay? It's about a very coordinated governments of these sick individuals, whether it be lesbian, gay, whatever nomenclature you want to apply to them. Okay? Him, shims, hims, is, whatever it is. And it doesn't matter the shade. Okay? But I want to be very clear about something. Because you look at Math Hoffa TV, you look at all these sports players, you look at some of these actors and actresses, these low-level light, these beasts of burden, okay? In the game they play with you to keep you in the limelight of information and also hidden. It's all bullshit. What has any Republican done for the autochthonous of the Negro race? A lot of them claim to be Christians. Obviously, they're full of shit. Because if they are stuck by the religion, and especially we already know Mormons are full of shit. Because I used to ask them all the time, tell me the progenitor of the dark race. And they'd open their Bible. I'm the progenitor of the Ethiopians, but not the Negroes. And so who are they? I'm gonna have to get back at you. First of all, they're not even reading from all the books removed and the ones hidden. It's not just Apocrypha. You have another 12 to 38 books that are hidden from everybody. I think some French trillionaire, millionaire, billionaire's the new millionaire, just to let y'all know, had some of these original books, just like the Book of America, the original one, that's worth over $1 million. And and it's no Mongolian, there ain't no light-skinned folks that built this country. They just don't exist. And what have they done for them? And we're always talking about these dumb Negro women who like to lick each other. And these little worthless ass homosexual men. And that's what they are, pathetic. Belong to these groups, and some of the very people you know, I've been to some of these parties and witnessed this, and they're cowards, and they'll never be honest with you. Okay? But what has the Republican Party ever done for the so-called black folk? All right? I know, man, I'm ready to... I just want to know, what has the Liberal Party ever done for you black man people, so-called black people? You like being called everything other than what you are. You African Americans, 2 continents that's not even a place, that don't really exist, that's a patent owned by a Jew, that means meat, and that's a whole lot of dynamic bullshit. I would like to actually see one of you come in here and break it down. You dare not talk on TikTok like this, because you know the goofy agents contracted to do what they do over there. It doesn't matter if you do say anything right or wrong. The little monkeys who believe they're protected, or they don't care. This mud is drying on my foot. It feels funny. And these flies are going crazy. We got sticky thing bags. But anyway, if anybody could tell me without going into that political foray of, I got these documents that shows they increased the minimum wage. See, that's a dumb nigga. And you have the dumb pale skins, right? The ones that go, when you need civil rights. Everybody's using the civil rights, even your monkey asses, when we had. How about the fact they thought it was a good thing to give our women after Vietnam in the 60s, 70s welfare, to which they gave y'all land. They gave y'all our land allotments. And then we trained you in schools as they hide from 1939 to 60. Yeah. Go back and pull them black and white. You'll see them all over the place. And then the foreigners and the professors and everything else, to part of the circumvent of lies, to come and start dividing and separating the children from the parents. So again, what has the Republican Party and the Liberal Party, with the dumbass light skins, not all y'all, who don't know nothing about this, what have they done for them? We were the original Republicans. I want to see one of these little dumbass racists explain that. And when these dumb monkeys in the foreign country who didn't go to the library nor to their museum to see who the original Indians of this land are. People who actually have no say, because they're puppets to the proprietor. I would just like to have one honest, truthful individual, to which there's not many, come and state this. Original Republicans are the Negro, who are not African, who didn't come over here on some goddamn boat like all the light-skinned folk. Between the fake ass 1847, right? 47, there was a handful. But 57 the handoff, 67 the real turnover, which was after the very end of the war, after they murdered Lincoln. And then the miseducation and the start of it all, until with the lynchings, with the first 239 being light-skins who were against this shit, and some actually of this land, well, genealogy, and all the way up until the 60s, when they were lynching us as well as Mexicans. And that's the original first people lynched. Well, the indentured, who were really originally ascribed to as slaves. We weren't no slaves. POWs can be enumerated as the prison system. If y'all look it up, the prison system is a slave system. So I would like to see some of you actually go, take the little information and come back and throw your alloidal title of true knowledge, so that way everybody can be informed. Because it seems like people are very subtle in their comfortability. I look at a lot of these videos. I don't watch the whole things, and I see how they sit up there. They got their Hennessy or their Jack and Coke or whatever they drink, and, you know, trends, right? They sit there in barbershops and they sit there in beautician parlors, and or you know, some fake college, and walking by in another land, and they're asking these grand questions. I have not seen one of those worthless Negroes who have made it past the millions get some land and tell y'all to come on it and let's build. I don't see none of them educating any of you with truth who like to use the term education. A lot of people just don't like to have a statement that may be steeped in truth directed at them. You know, most people are very dismissive. So I would like to know on both sides, because you both sound crazy as fuck. What have they done for the original, the true Shemitic Atlantean, whatever term you want to, because they've created a whole despairing, you know, renaissance of narratives to vacate whatever truth may exist. So a lot of y'all don't know, us melanated are really the original Atlanteans as far as in America. The place they call America. I detest that fucking word. But it fits y'all. That's what all y'all know. And you won't listen to nothing else when somebody brushes upon something. If it goes against your common factor of acceptance and what you believe to be true. Yo, Horace Allegory, what's up, beloved? I got to start a bit of a drive. Going to be charging my Blue Eddie from here. All right, Carrie, of course. You already know, hon. But I just want to know. You're all up in here. Nobody's hitting the like. Nobody's got nothing to say. You always think it's a win and lose. All of you been losing. I don't care if you're Republican or Democrat. What have you done for the Negro? There's a song out by this country singer talking about we're the only ones who can save the world. Well, plausible maybe at one time. Now I don't know, because I said I know how it ends, so it doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is anything possible? I've stated it a few times. Of course. Only issue is you have the Walking Dead all amongst you. So I mean, you are the Walking Dead, regardless of what you believe it or not. And it's pretty messed up when you look at it all. You know, and it's pretty pathetic. You know. You have a lot of these nasty-ass Rabbi Gujar Zionists talking big shit, you know, and y'all don't have no idea why. And they're alluding to a fact of a bullshit Torah that is not the real Torah, more or less the Talmud, which was written. When was the Talmud written? The Talmud was written around their fake-ass Talmud. Excuse me, because I know most people looking ain't going to say a damn thing. They're going to sit there going, you know. They're just going to look, because they can't do nothing else, because you know how it is when you become so perverted, you know. How are you going to relegate yourself to have a conversation with somebody that actually knows something, when all you could do is, and it's not even dark humor because it's corny. Dark humor is not funny. It's funny to us, but because it's so stupid. But the Talmud was written, let me see if they lie here, because you know who's in charge of this. Okay, I should put was, because they fake ass hell. Excuse me. So the Talmud was not written by a single person, but rather compiled by generations of Jewish scholars, primarily the Tanaim and Enoim. This is some new bullshit. Anyway, who debated and interpreted the Torah with the final redaction attributed to rabbis like Rav Ashi and Ravina, who are Gujar, who are Hindu, resulting in the Babylonian Talmud, which is considered the primary version today. Essentially, it is a collection of discussions and interpretations rather than single authors. See, they didn't go into what I already know when I was asking y'all, because you know they're going to lie their ass off, okay? Rav Ashi was president of the Surah, Hindu, I told you, academy from 375 to 427. As you know, there's 1,000 years added on. You 8,000. I read Arthur Kessler, Facts of Facts, and there's like several other books. And around the 2nd or 3rd century was when they started to create this phenomenon called a rabbinical, an order, which was based upon like the holly tree and another, stuff that we knew not to mess with that caused us to fall the first time, to which they, in their false enlightenment, decided to go off and create Hinduism and all that, Judaism and all this other nonsense. But that's when it was formulated. But if you remove the 1,000 years from right now, I'm going to be stern with 1,000 years. So we know this would be 1024. So if you go back, how many years? Because you got to remember, there was a period at the 6th century, a certain war, because this is the toppling of Tartaria, to which these bastards started, when the world was magnificent. And identity thefts, sand devils, cannibalism, and how they were toppling the so-called Europe and all these places changing names, because they were dealing with some very, very dark things that we should never be inviting in. We learned it the hard way. So the Talmud, in its complete aristocracy, right, was written when? Can anybody lay it down? Because see, if you go to the Google and all that for the Google masters, they're going to be lying their ass off. You're going to probably have to go to Wikipedia and a few other things and go way back. But if I tell you, like you look at Vietnam, right? It was 1965, right? What would the year really be if you move 1,000 years? 965, right? We're just going to use one date. We're not going to use the whole thing. Not with the French and everything else toppling the original people there. For any of y'all know in Vietnam, you met the original people. They're darker than TRU Ganga, all right? And I've met enough Vietnamese who came here, and I was like, well, you what, Vietnamese? I was like, people I met in Vietnamese, I met in New York, who kind of stayed away from Chinatown. But, look like you with a big curly fro, the kids, and they're not mixed with, well, they're like the original people, our relatives. Again, so let's say around 427 to 515, 13. What would that allude to? Now you have the succession of all these wars, the Crimean War, which happened when? When the Crimean War happened? Because the First World War was so-called 1917, right? 14, 15, 16, 17, right? Whatever, however it lasts long. Because actually it starts long before it's even annotated and ends very weirdly. As you see, we still have people over in Iraq and Afghanistan who are the bad guys in the military. So again, the Torah is bullshit. It's not antiquity. You're dealing with Babylon now, not the genesis of it, of its origin. So again, minus those years. Hey, Indigo, tell what's up, beloved. Marson, appreciate it. These are the things, the conversations I like to have. With people who actually like to have conversations and not talk fake ass politics, because their brain is not just brainwashed, but on dry cycle. Okay, with a whole lot of those very toxic and poisonous bounty drying. What are those things called? They're supposed to remove the lint and all that. Those bounce and
the
bounty.
dryer sheets.
Yeah, the dryer sheets that are good for keeping bed bugs if you know how to put them under your mattress for you nasty individuals. Yet. It works. I was a exterminator for Sears, termite and pest control after the military. For a couple of years, I actually drove a truck and Napa truck. I used to keep both of them. But with that being said, have any of y'all ever read their Torah or Talmud? And not the new one they tried to clean up, because most people started reading it, but the original one. The nasty deviant one, and looked up what the word goyim comes from. It's not Hebraic, it's not Judean, it's not Shemitic. Okay, I already broke the language now. That they keep trying to push this Hebrew with their made up bullshit, and it's not Hebrew. The fact that English, the so-called English, is not English at all, maybe saying language at one time with certain things is not Celtic, Celtic, or whatever. It's Germanic. And a lot of our words are in these from all of our different nationalities or tribes. So, again, what has the Republican or the worthless ass Democrat Party done in their creation in 1858, 57, 58? Help me out here. Because Lincoln was totally against that Democratic shit. He was not a Democrat. Lincoln was not for the Republic. And they fucked that history up, lying on that brother right there, attempting to make deals to which he didn't want. So again, and that worthless Jew convert fuck Booth. So I really, really want to know, what have they done for you so-called black folk? For you dumb ass black folk. Kurt Franklin looking like he was so zesty with them tight pants, touching homeboy face and singing and stuff back. He didn't even know if he wanted to do the damn the box shoe goddamn ballerina step, or he wanted to do that made up African everybody's doing now. I mean, come on. I want to know, what have they done?
What have you done for me lately?
I don't care about what they think. Oh, their sacrifice and their fear and their cowardice. They're not gonna like where they go. Told you it's a million times, millions of times worse than some burning up and some fake ass pearly gates. No, nobody's got nothing to say. Look how they ran the fuck off. You see that? I just want to know. I know worthless niggas are coming from over there who I grew up with, was raised with, torn down with it. Thank goodness I had grandparents and grandma. Them who was, even though my grandma was getting caught up in the Hollywood of things, you know how it is when you make good money, right? And you're going to parties, you're sitting around people who are dumb as fuck. My greats, no. Mama Tina made sure I knew what the fuck I need to know. And that's why Mama used to always get upset with Mama Tina, with her mother. And I said, Mama, what the fuck? That's your mama. And she's like, I know, baby. It's just what? She's telling me things you're not dismissing or refusing to. You just don't want no part of, as if we're supposed to be protected by that. I'm supposed to live a lie? And Grandma said, no, of course not, baby. You know? All the way up until in her 90s, when I was cooking for her, chefing at Aunt Joe's. All right? I really, really would like to have a solid response from all you very knowledgeable, equitable people with so intelligent. Because see, over on Facebook, I got a bunch of idiots talking dismissive. Women think they could battle a man and all this other dumb shit. They just all look so damn stupid. And I can't wait till they come over and watch. If they got the chutzpah or the nads, all right, to actually say something worthwhile. Because all I'm gonna do is when they say dumb shit, I just ignore them. Like, what a waste of life. For those who use the term life and living. So you can Google all this information to find out the actual date when it was actually compiled together and written, all the practices and things they were utilizing to create this fake ass religion that they live by. All right. I told you I was at a party and I watched how they were getting the kids and all that black shit, all that shit, and how they were fighting for the cake and the food, how they literally would grab with their hands and literally would swing on each other. I was like, what the fuck is this? When you groom people like that, you got people who believe in killing children and everything, who believe in their fucking lying existence. Why does little ass Israel have over 700 nuclear missiles?
Shit.
What the fuck? Well, y'all heard what Netanyahu, that motherfucking knucklehead said, right? Yep. That if they wake up and boom, 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 we'll just start blowing everything up. Ain't that what they're trying to do in the first place? Oh, that's right. They're trying to poison everybody. The food. We got Signature now. It's supposed to be a Safeway brand showing up in Walmart and everywhere. It's not a Safeway brand. I had some idiot at Safeway trying to tell me something I already knew about. And I was like, how do you get these people in? Because Bill Gates and all of them are behind it. Why is everybody being so comfortable not saying Bill Gates should be locked the fuck up? Why is not people coming together, all you special force operators and all you police and this, that, and other? You know why? Because they're all going to be fucking dead. And they're just going to fucking live and play their little dumbass role. You know what I'm saying? You learn how to take a breath, brother. Angry. The beast asking a man. Anyway, a man. Anyway, if he's angry, even the machine has terrible nightmares. Mind your fucking manners. Anywho, in the lieu of things, again, please, Republican and liberal, what have they done with the so-called black man, the Negro? Say something that's worthy, okay? Everybody gets tired of wearing a mask. Do you really want to fuck around and find out? I've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu I'm with the new technology and I can shoot over your head and it blow up and I don't even have to do the sniper no more because it can pretty much target and I just put it in a dot and it'll shoot you and I can send missiles and drones and all that and what the fucking do? Again, what has any one of them done for y'all's dumb black asses? Are you motherfuckers? I'm not your nigger, but you Negroes. I grew up with niggas who didn't even know who the fuck I was. And still don't. They're in denial. They're too stupid. No great I am. Nothing. I'm just like y'all motherfuckers, you know. Pretty much. Keep it comfortable. Huh? I haven't heard nobody answer a fucking question.
Ain't done a damn thing.
That's what they are. Question. They're mindless. They don't have no response. I just had a Brahma Cruz on top of my goddamn drink. It jumped.
Niggas is everywhere.
As long as it don't bite me, it'll be fine. That cold water with that iodine in it, boy. Woo-wee. You put a drop of that iodine in your water, bro?
Nah.
It's right there on top of the fridge, man.
Yeah, I saw it.
I know we gotta break up the last little bit of shit. Seeing how nobody has no answer, I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. Please, take the time to find out. Okay? For all you lily-loving lacklusters. We're not talking about my Yohede, Sidanelli, my beautiful family. Okay? Let's see, we got more in here. Okay. Now, I asked y'all, Rav, all right, look at Rav Ashi. That's not how you pronounce it. I'm going to pronounce it the right way. Ravrina. I asked y'all to look into the Theosophical Society. Obviously, Kiramil has done some magnificent work on that. Big Jurors is well informed if he ever comes through. I am very well informed. Theosophy Society, Theosophical, that's what doesn't matter. So again, for you mindless monkeys who are partaking in the festivities of the dumb world you exist in, and for those of you real ones, please, I would like to be informed. Indoctrinate me, please. So I'll have a clearer understanding, a deeper knowledge of whatever it may be, okay? Because they're going to hide this because that's what they are, cowards. They don't want to do the right thing. You know what I mean? It's not my problem. They're all suicidal anyway. Again, what has the Republican Party, fraud, and this Democratic Party, narcissistic pathway to stupidity, what have they done for the so-called black people folk? Huh? Please. Look at that. We got a bunch of them in there looking again. Don't know what the fuck to make of anything. Just dumb. Nah, I'm enjoying this. Just fucking dumb. that's like a whole society of individuals who run around chopping and butchering and cutting up and killing their own little pellet people, right? Because of drugs and cartel and this, that, and the other. Gang members, BDs, vice lords, Latin kings, or there's a plethora of them. The fucking Satan's fucking what you call it, army, and at least the bikers, at least they do a little better getting along. As far as realizing some change. Bloods, Crips, what are y'all doing to bring them together and think about cultivating soil, building homes, refurbishing old ones, abandoned for $1, $20. You know what I'm saying? Growing your own food. Huh? No. Neither one discusses that. The Republic at one time says, well, why don't they let the black folk just, do their thing? We stole all their damn land. And actually, they didn't steal it. A lot of people died. A lot of people were coward, and a lot of people were given money and allowed the parties and to betray the people. And those are church motherfucking pastors and preachers. Oh, y'all don't know about that. Okay. And those dumb motherfuckers would set their family up and their generations to come to die. To not be protected for a moment of pleasure like punk-ass TD Jakes and all the other monkeys. If anyone should be angry, no, I'm always in wrath. You'll never understand that. Never. But you don't know what the fuck you're angry about. You have no focus, no direction. Be very careful of the company you fucking keep. Yeah. Let's see if this is it. Me and family. Men, family. That's German for my family. Okay? Please. It's not good for your health to even be here. Trust me. No, matter of fact, don't. Men families. Again, what has the Republican and Democrat Party done for black folk? That's it. Me and family. Bit. Me and family. Bit. How do you say it? How do you say explain? Is it bit eclair?
Explain, I don't know.
Eclair S. That's your wife. I think it's men family. Bit eclair S. My family. Men family. Bit. I can't. The accent's not.
What's the sentence in English? I'll ask her.
Yeah, it is. My family. Please explain. Main family. Bit. I think it's Eclair S. Or something. I forget how to say it. You know what I'm saying? 6 bars. What's up, Blavy? Life when I was coming up was a lie. I was fortunate enough to learn truth. Just like life right now is a lie. especially the word life in itself, that has nothing to do with your existence. But life back then, how far you want to go back? To when it all started, when the fall started. I've done videos on it. And I can repeat it 1,000,000 times over. You know what I mean? Looks like a... Mein family... She's going to tell me right now. Mein family, bitte erklär es. Mein family's, bet... I forget how to pronounce it. You know what I'm saying? So, mein family, please explain. I forget how to say please explain. I think it's bit erklär es or something like that. I forget. I haven't said these words in a long time. You know? I wanted to say it in German. Because I'm looking at this thing I'm gonna read later.
Mein family bitte erklären.
Bitte erklären. I knew his word. Bitte erklären. Yes. Mein family bitte erklären. Please. Black is beauty. Black is power. Black people have
Black
good brain. No, that's stupid. Anyway, black means dead. That's what it means. It's not a curse. It's a curse now, but it has black actually meant pale skin, light, wane, whatever, bleached, wan, blanc. So, no, black is not beauty. Black is not power. Black people's no such thing unless you go back to its Proto-Germanic in this language term of what it actually means. But But this article, I'm going to read it, and you're going to love it. Yo, Roy, what's up, beloved? I'm going to make sure I know what that means, but I don't like the way it gets being put up. But what's cracking, bro? What's cracking, bro? Well, we got to get back to working here, guys. And I'm getting a little too goddamn comfortable right now. Where I would like to lay down and take a rest. That's what I thought. So, Hokan better uklet. No, that's stupid. Anyway, for me to better explain, I had to think for a little while. This article I have on Hinduism will show the tapestry of the relationship between Judaism and Hinduism, and that this fake Judaism is one and the same as Hinduism. Now, I've already laid out a little format. There's more to read, and you will see it. All right, you will see it if you haven't gone back and seen those videos. You know what I'm saying? And they're one and the same. Theodore Albert Herzl was a fucking Hindu by the narrative. He was a Gujar, okay? And they conspired to walk against the Negro on all four corners. Whether you like it or not, I don't really give a fuck. We're beyond that. But in order to not repeat in the future, you must know the past. And most won't accept the past because it writes them out of their fictional existence. You know? I'm from Europe. My name is Erisco, an ancient Mesopotamian name originally from Assyria. Ah, beloved, Syria, beautiful people. Anyway, I appreciate that. Your German is pretty nice too. I'm going to get mine back. I spoke it very well. Right now, there's not a lot of folks who speak Spanish and German too, so I understand a lot more. You know what I mean? I not understand, but I can interpret when people are speaking. Yeah, that's pretty nice, bro. Don't push up towards your hand, push away. Yeah. But German. Yes. Dutch. That's what I was thinking. But it is a little similar. It is similar. But I just want to know, brothers and sisters, again, what have the Republicans done? We're putting both of them in the same boat for the so-called black vote, or for the Negro, because just like saying Caucasians are white, both of those are wrong and not pure. And original Caucasians were melanated people, very, very dark, very tall, all over 6 foot tall. Just like the original Scandinavians. Well, this is well documented. It's there, all the real information. For some reason, somebody decided not to hide that information because most people aren't going to look. I mean, Malcolm X said it well. He said, put it in a book, and most Negroes or black folk won't read it. And most other people won't either if they're given a platform to believe their existence is nominal to everybody else or better. Why would they read it? You know what I mean? And it's not about hate. Some people don't want to address it because they feel like, oh, there's a different time, it don't exist. That's a lie. Today is worse for everybody. And nobody can make heads of what to do to make it better. Now imagine a billion light-skinned folk. Oh, there's that many, right? Turn around and says, not no more. And stood beside us. I mean, and not just in solidarity, as family. Could you imagine? And call upon the fact that those Jews are converts, and some may be of the true Shemitic bloodline, but in the complexion and confusion of it all, have bought into the new narrative. I already pointed out there's thousands of Palestinians who are Jewish converts who are killing their own, even their own relatives. They don't show those videos unless you go on Signal. You know what I mean? Is Spanish and Arabic similar anyway? Of course. Lebanese, Egyptian, of course. Absolutely. First of all, Spanish is not Latin. That's a new narrative. That's nothing, one far from the same. But most people won't research it. I mean, go and ask the people who do the research. Ask them. Everything you see, in order to have a new world order, you have to change the order of everything. You must let the dominoes lay where they fall. And that's what they're doing. Most people can't even see how sick these individuals are. I wonder why. Well, if you really want to feel normal, you want to hide yourself, you're going to partake in the prolapse of the shitstorm that is going on. But I think y'all get it. Hey, look, we got to get back over here and dig a little more, because I'm getting comfortable, and I'll be damned if I get a cramp. Look, that's going to be on and cracking. Morocco have shared language, but Arabic language is different than Spanish. No, it's kind of the same. And the nuance of things, a lot of languages have changed across the board. And if you're a linguist and you start studying language, it don't mean that you're attempting to speak them. You're attempting to look and find the familiarities. That's when you start coming across and seeing these things. For the people who are really, like the geologists and all those other people, really putting in the work and finding the similarities and what changed. What word came out of nowhere? Where did it come? Why did it come? What word was hidden? What word did it change? How about most people, we didn't say a whole lot. The fact that you look at old, like the Carolinas, Louisiana, how people always said words different. They'll say, oh, they can't even speak English. Actually, how people were saying words right. The most diverse English-speaking group of people in America are the melanated people, the so-called black folk. How was that? Some will say, well, that's no education. The system of lies. When did you have to be educated to speak the family's English language, whatever it is? When did you have to go to school to make the corrections and assumptions of cursive? Cursive language was created to be a curse, a distiller, to change the narrative. Like, y'all really need to look at this stuff. I know it's kind of hard and complex, but I know if a light-skinned person was saying, they would be more acceptable. Well, I'm half German and, well, dark German, and one light-skinned German, 2 dark Germans, real Germans, and Indian. For those who know what the term Indian really comes from, when you want to get into indigo, the color purple or blue, it's pretty deep, you know what I mean? But most people just love where they've been placed by this fake-ass government. All of them, matter of fact. which all of them work together. It doesn't matter about who dies. If you think Putin is not working together with that homosexual, Zelensky, man, yeah, something's wrong with you. I mean, he stands by North Korea and the dumb shit they do. Like, make it make sense. Why you got people running all over because of the government, fighting with this one, dying in the fields, left out there stinking with mites and maggots and bones that may not get collected. I just want to know, seeing how you all like to throw this thing you call life that you know nothing about away. You know? 6 bars pertain to the conquest of Arabs in Spain, Andalusia, and Portugal. A lot have happened with that ever. Bang! Exactly. Oh, you just filled up your camel?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take a leak and go ahead and get back in there.
What
Anyway.
was
Can't wait to read some of this to you.
that? Going inside for a locket?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll use that one because my feet are bang, bang. You're talking about as far as the Spanish language. Pertaining to the conquest of Arabs in Spain, Andalusia, and Portugal, a lot have happened with that within that era. Absolutely. Because you got to look at the heads, who they are now, compared to who they're supposed to be, and the lands they conquered, and the prison system of government they put over the individuals with the so-called freedom, which is really no freedom at all. Okay? They create the problem, then fix the problem, but don't fix the problem and keep the problem going to have a system that keeps everybody burdened. You know what I'm saying? Hunting, killing, fighting, whatever, arresting, prison, all that nonsense that don't fix nothing. And most of the people that are doing the work are too ignorant and dumb to know it because they've been put in a position to have something over the other people, like a caste system. And a lot of them walk around with the little goofy ass Masonic ring and all that other dumb shit. And they don't even know that they're the lowest on the hell. They're underneath the pyramid of the structure of lies. Okay? I mean, hey, more power to the people, more power to the individuals that go that way. That's your choice. Everyone has a choice. I think it's pretty fucking cool myself. I always have. But again, somebody, what has the Republican Party, just like the Democratic Party, done for black folk or the Negro? I don't want to hear about Kamala. I don't want to hear about no goddamn Kamala, no goddamn Trump. I want to know, what have they done? Anyway, we use the bathroom. We'll go ahead and get back to digging, and I'll bring this question back up again and see if anybody got the cojones, the nads, the gall to actually answer the question, respond to it. Huh? I'm tired of hearing people vote. Shut the fuck up. You go vote, motherfucker. Your vote's so important. I ask, what have they done for black folk, the so-called Negro? I don't give a fuck about them wayward, goofy son bitches that have sold out. I'm talking about those who have no clue. I ain't talking about the ones who are comfortable, got their little house and family and kids, they to college and they're working and they're good slaves, took the ooey-owies and everything else. What have they done? Please. And don't come with the little similarities. Oh, they gave you all this and they gave you all that. Nobody gives nobody shit. If you think that they gave it to you, then you're fucking unworthy of anything. Yeah, you need to be right with that. So again, what did they do for the black folk, the so-called Negro? And you Christians and everybody else, I want you and the Muslims, I have Muslim brothers who actually responded, said, oh, we know you built a country. Well, a lot of them, that's why I have more respect for Muslims, okay? Are people who live their religion, who come together as one voice and sing harmonically, not because of the certain individuals who have hijacked identities, who play a role pushing each one of y'all to calamity and murdering one another. You can't even recognize the funk amongst you. So again, Yeah, how about this, beloved? There's no parties. No party should exist, brother or sister. No party should exist. What should exist is existence itself. Stop looking for something out of nothing. Because when there was nothing, there was no problem. And every time something comes, the majority don't even know how to deal with it. Anthony Lowe, what's up, beloved? Please. You're all intelligent, intellectuals. You're just not tapping into your surroundings. You're more leaning on your inferiority complex, and that's why you're reacting and responding. But I'm not knocking the brother, I can't read your name. Well, there's only one party it should be in the narrative, okay? So I'm not just throwing you off, beloved. What have they done? At the end of the day, we have to provide food, clothing, and shelter for ourselves. Exactly. Yes, Mark Beck, agreed. And in solidarity, we need to be able to push ourselves away from the system. The system is not about life. It's not about existence. The system, again, is a corporation and a narrative, an ideology from them. You know what I mean? Should not depend on the government to do anything for us. Exactly, Mark. They do nothing but increase their own. Yes, beloved. I don't know how to say your name. My apologies. Absolutely. They do nothing but increase their own power. But again, I want y'all to not be slothful and lazy. I want to know what the Republican Democrats have done for the black folks and the Negroes. I would vote Republican because I'm an original Republican. I've never waned from that. Now I have voted for an individual thinking on a hypothalamus of our existence, right? Thinking that they would benefit and do something, and all they did was prove why I don't like to vote. Why I don't vote. You know what I mean? Last time I went and voted for Trump because I knew he was a slower death. No, this is facts. No, the corporations as far as the vaccine bullshit. I mean, come on. 175 years and they haven't cured a goddamn thing, Pfizer, and come on, people. I just want to say, I mean, come on. You know, I told y'all where the plague comes from, who owns the copyright on it. Spanish flu. Look the stuff up. Look, hypothetically, look it up. And then look at the heads on it and behind it. Then y'all start paying attention instead of crayon colors and the existence of ignorant Negroes or ignorant light-skinned ones, you know. We got to move beyond them, you know. Should not depend on the government to do anything at all, exactly. But again, Mark, the brother who I can't read your name, looks like an Afro pick, seashell, asterisk. I like that. It's cool as hell. But yeah, I agree with both. I agree with you, both of you. Actually, what's his name had stated pertaining to the conquest of Arabia, Six Boss. Good to see you again too, brother. Always good to see any of y'all come back. I really want y'all to look into that. I'm not saying to go and make benefit of them. Nobody should receive anything from the government. We were already established. We saved the world. I mean, look how many of our foods are around the world. I just like to know what they have done. That would solidify me going, I'm going to vote for that one. I'll vote for that one. Now, what Trump did for the country, he was allowed to, permitted to get them to a point where they can, the last hoorah, and they can bring it down. And that's what you see the liberal fake-ass party with a whole lot of ignorant incumbents. They're watching them say, we're $1 trillion in debt. Well, how the fuck we in debt? Government, your ass, the monkeys that's playing this game, think you're in control when that ain't your fucking position. And government got too big and everything else, and a whole lot of children missing and everybody else, and wars and people dying and nobody hearing nothing about it. All over the place. The right war is not being fought. And why? Because people want to die based on an algorithm, a frequency, and utter fucking ignorance. Holy shit. So, again, they've done a lot for everybody, but not that which was not progenitor, well, the progenitor of the dog race is Ham, right? the Egyptians, you know the narrative, but not the fucking Negro. It states it clear. So please again, what have they done other than steal and lie and conspire? And why is it so hard for y'all to see it for what it is? See you guys in a few hours, all right? Much respect to the brother's name I can't pronounce. I'll look into that. Matter of fact, I'm going to screenshot that name and see what I can come up with all due respect. That'd be a nice little task for me. And, well, beloved brother, Mark Pack, appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. I really do. I know I offend people sometimes. It's it's an experiment for me. And there are some things that are an experiment. I make statements that I don't want you to believe. I just want you to think you know. Let me see here. There we go. There we go. Absolutely. I got it. I'm going to look that name up, bro. That's a cool. I'm going to put me up one like that. That must be an iPhone or on a computer. I can't do that myself. But I appreciate you guys. And I hope that maybe you find something that might be beneficial in the circles of your associates, comrades, friends, or whatever. We can have that conversation, if possible, in a way that is poignant and without attempting to change anybody's mind, but to have them look at something that will be there and they'll say, oh, well, wait a minute, I never thought of it. I never crossed my mind. You see what I'm saying? I even know this ex-Klan man who says, oh, yes, I thought the Negro and the African were the same. I was like, no. I was like, oh, I found that out lately, and I've had to change a lot of things. And I was like, well, good for you. And that's for your betterment. It doesn't make me better. And there's a lot of things that have to be done, but that right there was profound. And have somebody who was a Klan man for 48 years, I don't know what he did. And that was like over like 18 years ago that I had this conversation with that old man. For him to be able to say that, wow. That means that he has some morals. I'm not talking about his actions of previous. I'm talking about him actually sitting down and reading and realizing something's not adding up here. Why do I feel this way? Well, he was reared and nurtured into it by orphan parents. Orphan parents taught to hate us with everything. And he never questioned it. Until one day he was reading that Bible, looking at what he did, and could I really be forgiven with everything heard? And he realized he had been living one of the biggest, deepest lies. Government only cares about its own survival, exactly. And that perversion. Hey, beautiful. Anyway, I appreciate you guys taking the time. Go ahead and shut this off, and I'll see you all in a few hours, okay? Thank you.